Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, a longtime friend of mine, someone I've come to know and appreciate and respect for what he's been able to accomplish in life. He's a good guy, he's a Christian, he's a conservative. He's the owner and president of a successful business, Corporate Facilities Management Services. Would you welcome with me, John Alaniz?
Well, good morning. I think it's still morning. I appreciate the organizers for putting this great event on. I thank you all for being here. It's evident that you care for our nation and you care for our children. I'm going to spend a little time sharing what my thoughts are regarding the state of our nation that we currently are in. I want to talk about conservatism, which I believe is the real, the authentic, the undisputed means for strong, compassionate leadership and strong, compassionate nation. Let me start by saying that I have a proud Hispanic heritage. I have fond memories, family memories of what it means to work hard. I have fond memories of grandfathers and a father who cherished their wife and cherished their children. So I'm grateful for my heritage, and I'm also grateful for my American heritage. But I got to tell you that I'm concerned about the oppressive message that's being conveyed by our administrator, our administration. The liberal philosophy is training people to depend on government. And this is hurting people, and this will eventually and slowly kill our nation. I know this to be true because as a young adult, I believe this liberal philosophy. I lived it, I suffered for it, now I'm fighting against it. I fight against it because I care about people and I care about America. Let's take example, health care. The debate of health care is more than just what's in the bill today. The debate of health care is about one thing, that is giving the keys to government. Because regardless of what's in the bill today, once you give the keys to government, you will be powerless to stop what they will add later. And I ask you, don't fall to the humanitarian slant that is being placed on this debate. The real compassionate message should be, live healthier lives. Allow free enterprise to work. Don't rely on government or don't rely on sick care. Demand that the government gives your money back. Reduce taxes. And when these things happen, health care will be more affordable. We are in the mode or in the situation that we are placing and building our house on a big foundation of sand. Although we may put a fresh coat of paint on this house that is on a house of sand, eventually the house will fall and people will get hurt and our nation will be in jeopardy. And so I want to talk about this false phrase, this false message that you've heard during the presidential campaign called the audacity of hope. Let's not talk about hope and then point people to government. I believe that's offensive to God, and I believe it's offensive to our Judeo-Christian values. The audacity comes when you talk about hope before you talk about hard work. The audacity comes when you talk about hope before you talk about perseverance. The audacity comes when you talk about hope before you talk about character. The audacity comes when you talk about hope before you talk about personal responsibility. Because without hard work, there is no hope. Without perseverance, there is no hope. Without character, there is no hope. Without perseverance, I understand this. This is why we are here today. However, many in our administration, in our legislature, even in our judicial branch, I believe we have good representation here. But we have many in administration that don't understand these basic principles. Some have even called you terrorists. Others have called you a mob. But I call you an army. Today we have an army fighting a foreign war in a foreign land. We have others have gone before us that I am just in awe and amazed of their heroism, their courage, their sacrifice. And let's give them a round of applause. They're worthy. While those have gone before us have fought foreign enemies, and those that are there in foreign lands are fighting foreign enemies today, you are here as an army fighting foreign philosophies. What I don't understand, what I cannot comprehend, why we as having the longest running constitutional republic in the history of the world, while we are looking at other countries as models, when they are trying to find even their own way. So I say, keep on fighting. Fight for the system that rewards hard work. Fight for the system that rewards perseverance. Fight for the system that rewards character. Fight for America. Fight for freedom. Fight for liberty. Fight for our children. And may we turn our hearts, our eyes, and our ears back to God, because we know blessed is a nation whose God is the Lord. Thank you.
John Alaniz. Maybe John will run for office again one of these days. That'd be good.